This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. Yeah, man, I got to talk about who's the actual cupcake when it comes to the Golden State Warriors. All right, I know people are sitting here saying, "Oh, Kevin Durant, he's a cupcake. He's soft as cottonelle tissues." Well, guess what, folks? Here's the actual cupcake for the Golden State Warriors. His name goes by Stephen Curry, folks. That's the cupcake for that team. I know folks don't want to understand that. They don't want to get it. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? But Stephen Curry is the cupcake for that team, folks. Get y'all 50 of them things, man. Buy y'all 50 of them things. Don't worry. We about to post the link up pretty soon. But anyways, let me explain why Stephen Curry is soft as cottonelle tissue paper and why he's the actual cupcake. Because like I said, and the prediction king strikes again. What happened? What did the prediction king tell you, folks? Did I not say that the Golden State Warriors needed Kevin Durant for them to be over the top? Kevin Durant is that over the top player. Without Kevin Durant, the Golden State Warriors are nothing. It's evident. We harped on this on yesterday's live stream. We went back and forth, right? I let Richie Rich and I let D go back and forth. The both of them. They just kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with one another, right? But what happened? What was the ultimate result? What was the ultimate deciding factor in that situation? The deciding factor was this, and it was very simple. They both stalemated each other. They both made great points. But if I had to really look back on it, Richie Rich got the deciding factor and he got the deciding point in that one. And the reason why I picked Richie Rich over Speak Your Mind Sports Talk is because he brought up the fact that Stephen Curry should have played with the sum of the pieces that he had in front of him. For the most part, he had Klay Thompson. And he had Draymond Green the whole series. So why are you going to lose that series? This is the stuff that I'm talking about, folks. How are you going to lose that series when you have another all-star in Klay Thompson and you have another all-star in Draymond Green? Last time I checked, Kawhi Leonard is the only star player on the Toronto Raptors. I brought that up so eloquently and so efficiently in yesterday's live stream. He was playing 50% the version of himself. He wasn't even 100%, folks. But folks want to sit here and tell you, oh, well, Kawhi Leonard, you know what I'm saying? They needed him in order for them to be damaging. They needed him in order for them to dominate. But who's the other star player on the Toronto Raptors outside of Kawhi Leonard? You can't name one. You going to tell me Kyle Lowry? You going to tell me Serge Ibaka? You going to tell me Danny Green? You going to tell me Marc Gasol? These are not star players, folks. So we got to look at things for what it is. Kawhi Leonard G-checked, chin-check, and basically pulled Stephen Curry's man card out there. He said, you can't win without Kevin Durant. That was Stephen Curry's moment to say, you know what? I have not won finals MVPs. I've been given Nightwing after Nightwing after Nightwing performances. Now it's time for me to step up, show out, and show the true Batman that I am, and I need to deliver the goods. It was his moment to finally do that. And what did he do in that moment? He faltered, folks. So we got to look at the truth of the fact of the matter of this, man. Stephen Curry is the weak link. I've been saying this for the longest. Even Klay Thompson, mind you, who wasn't expected to ball at the level that he balled more out of control than Stephen Curry. Here's the 3 deficiencies in Stephen Curry and why I don't trust him. He has low basketball IQ. 1. 2, Stephen Curry does not play well against physical defenders that can make him pick up the dribble and that can get in his damn face. And 3, y'all want to know what the third one is? Stephen Curry cannot play pressurized basketball at the highest levels when it comes to him having to be the one to steer the ship. For some reason, when it's on him to have to do it, he succumbs to the pressure. He buckles under pressure. He wilts under pressure. I told you guys, me and Pressure, we are best friends. I'm going to say it again. Me and Pressure are best friends. Kevin Durant, he understands that. Him and Pressure are best friends. We thrive in pressurized situations. We damn near clam for it. If it's too quiet, like it is right now, we don't like that, man. We like that noise, man. We like that high degree of difficulty. This is how we excel. You put us under pressure. You put us under the fire. We will make it. Stephen Curry's not wired like that. I told you. It's 99.9% of people on this planet are not wired that way. There's only those 0.1% motherfuckers. I'm part of that. Kevin Durant is part of that. Earl Spence is part of that. There's only 0.1 motherfuckers on this planet that have that mindset of understanding how to not succumb and not wilt under pressure. Most folks buckle under pressure, man. I don't understand why people can't understand this, man. They don't like pressurized situations. That goes to in their life. That goes in relationships. That goes in circumstances. That goes in obstacles. It goes through trials and it goes through tribulations. Folks wilt under pressure. They can't stand it. But see, this is the thing about pressure. It builds character. I'm going to say it again. Pressure builds character. It's that old saying, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Everyone's level of resiliency is not the same. So I say all of this to say this. Stephen Curry's resiliency in basketball is not high. That's just the facts. He's a system player, folks. Absence the system, Stephen Curry can't give you nothing. When you really take everything away and you look at and digest this man's game, this man is what I call an errant three-point shooter, man. He takes horrible shots. But the reason why a lot of people don't pay attention to that is because they're sitting there saying, man, you know, he does so well in making these low percentage shots. You know what I'm saying? He's the greatest shooter we've ever seen. People get so caught up in that hoopla that they don't see that, hold up, that's a fallacy there. That's a glaring deficiency there. Hold up, that's an issue there. Hold up, that's a problem. Because if we can get this guy continuously shooting over and over again, mind you, he does not give you high assist ratio, which speaks volumes to his low basketball IQ. Because like I've said before in a previous video, elite point guards give you 7.5 or more assist ratios. They give you a high assist ratio, meaning they are floor generals. They understand the magnitudes of getting their teammates involved. Stephen Curry's been giving you an abysmal 5.5 to 6.2 or 6.3 assists per game. For a point guard, that's atrocious. Now, if he was a shooting guard, if he was a small forward, that would be high caliber. That would be high level, right? But for a point guard, come on, man. That ain't even average for a point guard. And that's just keeping it a buck here. When you got Draymond Green averaging more assists than you and you are the point guard of the team, something does not look right with that. Folks, we got to call a spade, folks. We got to keep that thing a buck here. And we got to keep that thing real. Stephen Curry, when it's all said and done, is a guy that chokes in pressurized situations. He doesn't thrive in those moments. And Kawhi Leonard showed him why Kawhi Leonard is the Batman. And Kawhi Leonard also showed him why he is truly and most properly the Nightwing that he is. I keep telling everybody, let it marinate in the damn brain cells. So hear me and hear me well. Stephen Curry is Nightwing. Y'all need to get it through y'all heads. The prediction king strikes again. Let me say that again. And the prediction king strikes again. And one more time, because remember, the number 3 is the number of confirmation. And the prediction king strikes again. Because guess what? What did the prediction king tell y'all? No KD trade 5. No NBA 3-peat. Yes, KD trade 5. Yes, NBA 3-peat. That's what the truest and most properest levels to this was, folks. That without Kevin Durant, absence Kevin Durant, the Golden State Warriors weren't going to do anything. But with Kevin Durant, that over-the-top player, that equalizer, no pun intended, Denzel Washington, they were going to deliver the goods. Because if you had Kevin Durant locked and loaded, 70% or better, guess what? Kawhi Leonard would have to stay home on him, and hence that would have caused Danny Green to have to pick his poison between Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry. So if he picks one, guess what? Another one can sniper you because they are Splash Brothers. But you guys have to understand the Splash Brothers game has a contingency in it. The contingency is they don't perform at the highest levels in pressurized situations. That's why they got exposed in 2016 against LeBron James when Draymond Green went out and when Andrew Bogut got hurt. They got exposed. LeBron was able to get in Stephen Curry's head and blow that thing up. That's why they had to go beg for the services of Kevin Durant so that he could come in there and make them over the top. Now Kevin Durant gets hurt. Even in that game that Kevin Durant showed, his mere presence, that shows you the power of what Kevin Durant brought to that team. His mere presence got them that victory. Now, mind you, imagine if he was playing the whole series. So we just got to keep it real here, man. Kawhi Leonard did up Stephen Curry. Because people want to sit here and make excuses. Like I heard a whole bunch of excuses on yesterday's live stream about why, the Golden State Warriors. No, we got to look at the problem here. Stephen Curry is a superstar, right? Of the highest order. That's what everyone calls him. So guess what? He's going to get the superstar standard of, guess what? Constructive criticism. If you're calling him a superstar, he has to get the superstar constructive criticism. We can't do this for LeBron and don't do this for Stephen Curry. Because people damn sure do it with Kevin Durant. So what? Stephen Curry gets omitted? We don't play that game over here. Stephen Curry was Nightwing, folks. He showed low IQ. He showed that you put a body on him, he can't get around that high octane, high efficiency, highly physical type of defense. And then he shows, because he has low assist ratio, he really doesn't get his teammates involved. So he shows his lack of floor generalship. So we got to call this thing for what it is, man. Stephen Curry is the problem, and he needs to work on these minute holes in his game. Although they are minute, they are huge holes. And until he figures something out and he gets past this, I'm sorry to say this, man, Stephen Curry will forever have this shadow over his career. And if he wants to win Finals MVPs, he needs to figure out how to have a solution for those three glaring deficiencies in his game. It's really that simple, folks. So what's the whole point of what I'm trying to say here? Get it through your thick heads. Hear me and hear me well. Stephen Curry is Nightwing. And guess what? Kawhi Leonard, Batman. He Batman his ass. It was just really that simple. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.